and welcome in to be our guest. Actually, this could be so many things because, folks, this is something that we all should be very passionate about. And I want to introduce you to two marvelous ladies, Beth Dubina and Judy Kyser, who actually got the Montgomery Christian School started. And you know, we all talk about education and how much we need and how kids really need to get a good Christian education and a good education in every area. Well, Montgomery Christian School does that. It is wonderful to see people who don't just talk about it, who actually do the walk. And there's going to be a fundraiser, and we want all of you to know where your funds are going. And Beth Dubina, tell us, what is Montgomery Christian School?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. In 2007, Montgomery Christian School started, and that's 15 years ago. And it started with the same mission that it has today, and that is to serve children with limited choices, families that want a better place for their child. And it's a private school with a Christian undergirding of character and the biblical worldview, and that they get an academically excellent education.
And these are children that otherwise really would not have access to this kind of education.
That's right.
But they don't have to pay what you're paying for this because people got behind this.
That's right.
And how does that work?
Well, every child is scholarshiped. The families have to pay a little something. We feel like that's very important for them to feel a part of the school and to really support it and know that that's where they want their child to be. But they do pay something, but we have to raise all of that money for those children. And we do that through grants and private funds and community sponsors and foundations, but that doesn't go a long way. So we have a tremendous fundraiser that we've had for 10 years. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary, and we make up the difference. We have 90 students now, K through 5th grade, and we're bursting at the seams in our new building already. We have a waiting list for every grade, and we just feel as though the children that are very blessed privileged to be on the Alabama Accountability Act.
Right.
We have about 60 out of 90 that are, but the rest of them we have to raise the scholarships for them, the full scholarships. And I think it costs now, Judy, about $7,500, $8,000 per child to educate. So we make the difference up with our fundraiser.
And there are some parents that might not pay more than what?
$25 a month.
$25 a month. So it's up to you and me to do something about these children.
That's right.
And one more thing I would like Beth to share with you is we want to hold everybody accountable. What about the scores when they come out of this school?
That's right. Well, last year we were so excited about what happened, and all of our children, the ones that took the test on a national level, the test was given across the nation. The 3rd through the 5th graders scored higher than anybody else. They were almost 150% above the average in the nation. So we're thrilled about that because they are going to be successful not only in academics but in character and Christian education when they leave us.
Well, we're all about results, and it shows. And this fundraiser that you're going to have, 10th anniversary, it's called the Art Splash.
Yes.
And this is so fantastic. I love this. It's just
such a fun
and tell
event.
us, it is fun and it's educational and it's different. Tell us the things that you're doing. Tell us when it is, where it is, and how we can get there.
Well, this year's event will be held in the very exquisite home and gardens of Amy and Tom Methvin on South Hull Street, and we will have 25 artists who will present their work. This is an annual fundraiser where individuals and corporate sponsors come together with just very talented artists across our community, local artists, And they come together for the purpose of promoting the arts and for raising scholarships for these kids at Montgomery Christian School. This year, our event will have some of the artists painting live, but all of the artist work will be displayed. And so you can come through the event, and it would be like going through the workshop of 20 different artists in one evening, and you get to see them paint live, you get to see their work, and then we will have a virtual auction that will follow that. It will start, this event is on May the 12th. It starts from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. The public is invited to come through and to just enjoy seeing the art and to look at the different pieces and decide what they might want to bid on. So
I love it.
It's all about bidding often, and you can then go online starting that evening. We'll have a evening event from 6:30 to 9, and you will again get to see artists painting and just be able to see all of the work that will be on the virtual auction starting at 6:30 that evening.
How would I get a ticket?
Well, you can.
I want to come.
You can go to montgomerychristianschool.org,
Okay.
or you can go to the Montgomery Christian School Facebook page, and
Okay.
Tickets are available in both of those places, and you'll be able to choose as to whether you want to go to an afternoon or an evening event, or more importantly, maybe both.
It is the biggest fundraiser of the year for Montgomery Christian School. And I love the online auction because I can go in and see who's higher, and I can just continue to bid. And every penny I spend goes basically to our future. These children are our future. Thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
all of
having
you,
us.
everybody out there, please get behind this. And the one thing that is so important, change the life of a child. And thank you, and we'll be right back.